Allison McNamara. You're watching Pop Sugar Style Spy at New York Fashion Week. Today I'm joined by our fashion and beauty director, Melissa Liebling-Goldberg.
Hi.
And we're going to round up some of the biggest highlights that have happened so far at New York Fashion Week. So what's your first big moment that's happened?
I think the Prabal Gurung show is something that stands out for everyone. The presentation was so unique. He had almost all of the world's biggest supermodels in a plastic box, like deep in the depths of the post office in New York. And each of the girls walked out individually so you could see them, but then they went back into the box. It was really stunning, and the colors were really bright, saturated pastels, so they really popped on the runway. And he's actually one of the few designers that we've seen who really went deep into prints and really did a lot of print mashups. And then evening was beautiful. Lots of abstract embroideries with these dresses that had these gorgeous bustles down the back. So it was a really unusual show and a really standout presentation.
Definitely for the fashion girl who wants to wear that collection.
Yes, for sure.
What happened to Jason Wu?
Jason Wu was another presentation that actually had a really interesting physical feeling to it. The girls came down a runway that was filled with lit up sculptures that kind of blinked on and off. And it was a much more relaxed collection for Jason. We saw waist drops, slouchier shapes, jumpsuits, which isn't something that we normally think of for him. And then evening was spectacular. These bias gowns that just floated on the body with bugle beading, and Karlie Kloss wore the most amazing gown.
Her body looked insane in that.
Unbelievable, and she walks like no other. That train was just made for the red carpet, so I hope someone, maybe Diane Kruger, one of Jason's favorites, gets to wear that for something major.
Definitely a more casual Jason Wu, which is always fun to see. What about Alexander Wang? You know, Erin Wasson was on the runway, which is always a treat.
It was a treat, and she came out in this really cool leather overall look. You really felt a bit of like a 90s hip-hop homage going on at Jason Wu. Like before the show started, he was playing Aaliyah, and everyone was kind of bopping in their seats.
Grooving in the seat.
Totally, but it was a very clean collection. Lots of menswear-inspired pieces, suiting, shirting, kind of those classic menswear fabrics, but done in kind of this really 90s style. Lots of slip dresses, even some workwear-inspired pieces.
Georgia May Jagger got a lot of attention on that runway too, with the parental advisory top that she wore.
It was a great look, and the shoes were really different too. Kind of a chunkier, heavier platform that I think are going to be really influential.
All right, and then the last thing, Victoria Beckham. This got basically everyone, both in fashion and entertainment, buzzing.
It's true. You know what? It's worth waking up early on a Sunday morning to see David Beckham with Harper on his lap, next to Anna Wintour, smiling. They were so charming, but the collection was beautiful. Incredible detail work, leather inset with organza and geometric shapes, this really delicate cream on white collage work, really beautiful. And then these bold pops of pink, which does seem to be the standout color of the season. So it was really one of Victoria's best, also most relaxed shows. You saw a lot of kind of sports-inspired pieces, perfect timing for the US Open Finals.
I know it's more beautiful though, Victoria Beckham's collection or David Beckham? It's still a tough
I don't want to choose.
Me either. All right, well, it's only halfway through New York Fashion Week, so we'll have a lot more moments. So make sure to keep coming back here to Pop Sugar Fashion for all the latest stuff.